You may have a mango tree in a pot that looks perfectly healthy. The leaves are green. The plant seems alive and stable. But then weeks go by, sometimes even months, and nothing really changes. It does not grow taller, does not produce new, strong branches, simply stays the same. At the same time, you might notice another mango tree, maybe in a neighbor's home or in a different setting, growing much faster in just a few days. This difference can feel confusing. Here's the surprising part. In many cases, the slower plant is not suffering from neglect. In fact, sometimes doing less can help the mango tree grow faster. If this feels confusing, that's very common. Many gardeners, especially beginners, try to help their plants by doing more. More water, more sun, more care. But after observing potted mango trees over many seasons, one pattern keeps repeating. There are small, quiet reasons behind slow growth that are easy to miss. And once you see them, the plant's behavior starts to make sense. Before explaining why this happens, it helps to understand how growing a mango tree in a pot is different from growing it in the ground. When a mango tree grows in open soil, its roots can spread freely in all directions. They go deeper, wider, and adjust naturally to find water and nutrients. But in a pot, the roots are limited. They can only grow within the space given to them. This limitation is not always visible from above. The leaves may still look green, and the plant may appear healthy. But below the surface, the roots may already be crowded. When roots run out of space, they begin to circle around the pot. This slows down their ability to absorb water and nutrients efficiently as a result. The entire plant slows down. Growth becomes steady, but very slow. Sometimes it almost stops. This is why a mango tree in a pot needs a slightly different kind of care. Not more care, but more thoughtful care. Now, many people believe that giving more sunlight will solve this problem. It sounds logical. Mango trees love sunlight, so more sun should mean faster growth. But this is where a common misunderstanding appears. Too much harsh sunlight, especially in hot climates, can actually stress a potted mango tree. The soil in pots heats up faster than ground soil. Roots become warm and sometimes even slightly damaged. Leaves may continue to look green, but the plant enters a protective mode. Instead of growing, it focuses on surviving. Balanced sunlight is often more helpful than extreme exposure. Gentle morning sun and some protection during the strongest afternoon heat can make a noticeable difference. This does not mean you need to constantly move the pot or create complex shade systems. Even a small adjustment in placement, like near a wall that offers partial shade, can help the plant stay comfortable. Watering is another area where small misunderstandings can slow growth. Many gardeners focus on how much water they give. But for mango trees in pots, timing matters more than quantity. When soil stays too wet for too long, roots do not get enough air. Roots need oxygen just like they need water. Without it, they become weak and less active. This leads to slow growth. Even if the plant looks fine from the outside, on the other hand, letting the soil dry slightly between watering allows the roots to breathe. It encourages them to grow stronger and search for moisture. This natural cycle supports healthier development. Simple way to observe this is to touch the top layer of soil. If it still feels moist, it may be better to wait. If it feels dry, then gentle watering can help. You may begin to notice that the plant responds better when watering becomes less frequent, but more intentional. Another factor that often goes unnoticed is the environment. Mango trees respond differently. Depending on climate, in warmer, slightly humid regions, they tend to grow faster. In cooler or very dry conditions, growth slows down naturally. This does not mean something is wrong. It simply means the plant is adjusting to its surroundings. For example, during cooler months, even a healthy mango tree may pause its growth. Leaves remain green, but new growth is limited.
Ow.
When the weather warms again, the plant becomes active. Understanding. This pattern can bring a sense of reassurance. Not every slow period is a problem. Sometimes it is just part of the plant's natural rhythm. Even in less ideal climates, small adjustments can help. Placing the pot in a slightly warmer spot, protecting it from cold winds, or ensuring it receives Gentle sunlight can support steady growth over time. Now, there is one area that quietly influences everything. Yet many people do not pay close attention to it. That is the soil. Soil is often seen as just something that holds the plant in place. But in reality, it plays a much deeper role. Good soil is not just about nutrients. It is also about structure. It needs to hold moisture, but also allow air to pass through. It should feel light, not compact. When soil becomes too dense, roots struggle to move. Water may sit in one place instead of spreading evenly. This creates small pockets where roots cannot function properly. On the other hand, soil that has a balanced mix of materials allows roots to grow freely. It supports both moisture and airflow. This is where a small change can make a big difference. 1. Simple approach is to improve the soil mix slightly. Adding materials like compost for nutrients and something like sand or perlite for better drainage can create a healthier environment for roots. This change may not be visible immediately, but over time, the plant begins to respond. Growth becomes more active, leaves appear fresher, new shoots may develop. This brings us to the first key idea. Healthy root movement is a quiet trigger for faster growth. When roots have space, air, and balanced moisture, they send signals to the rest of the plant. These signals encourage new growth above the soil. Sometimes, gently loosening the top layer of soil or refreshing part of the mix can help. In some cases, moving the plant to a slightly larger pot gives roots more room to expand. These actions are not about forcing the plant to grow. They are about removing small barriers that were holding it back. As these barriers are removed, the plant begins to grow at its own natural pace, which often feels faster than before. Now, there is another moment that many gardeners notice. The plant grows leaves, but it does not produce fruit. This can feel disappointing, especially after months of care. The reason is often related to balance. When a plant receives too much of certain nutrients, especially those that promote leafy growth, it focuses on producing more leaves instead of flowers and fruit to encourage fruiting. The plant needs a slightly different balance. It may need less nitrogen and more of other nutrients that support flowering. Another gentle method is light pruning at the right time. Removing a small number of excess branches can redirect the plant's energy. This does not need to be done often. Even a small adjustment can create a noticeable shift. Over time, you may see fewer leaves but stronger branches, followed by small signs of flowering. This is often a quiet but exciting moment for gardeners at this stage. It is also helpful to avoid a common mistake. Trying to speed things up by adding too much fertilizer. It is a natural thought. A little helps, maybe more will help even more, but too much fertilizer can overwhelm the plant. Roots may become stressed, and growth can actually slow down. In some cases, it can even damage the plant. A gentle approach is usually more effective. Small, balanced feeding over time allows the plant to absorb nutrients gradually. Another point to consider is pot size. If the pot is too small, roots remain restricted. If it is too large, water may stay in the soil longer than needed. Choosing a pot that matches the plant's current size, with room for gradual growth, creates a more stable environment. If you have experienced any of these challenges, you are not alone. These are very common experiences, especially when growing mango trees in pots. If you're comfortable sharing, I'm curious how often you water your mango tree and where you keep it during the day. Small details like these often reveal helpful patterns. As everything comes together, a simple idea begins to form. The mango tree does not need constant attention. It responds best when its basic needs are balanced. When the soil allows roots to breathe, when watering follows a gentle rhythm, when sunlight is balanced, and when the environment is understood, the plant begins to grow more naturally at that point. There is less need to adjust or interfere. Growth becomes steady. Changes become visible without effort. Sometimes, the garden improves when we simply step back and observe. When you understand how the plant responds, you do not need to force. It and often, by doing a little less, the tree gives you a little more.